Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk, Giordano, Plastering. What I want to show you folks today is the fellow who owned the house. He called me and says, "Gee, Kirk, I got a brand new color coat separating from the wall, and it looks like there's a lot of efflorescence." What is efflorescence? That's just the residue, or after it starts to dry, the salt bleeds out. But that's not what's causing this, what looks to be efflorescence. Efflorescence is usually porous products too, concrete, cinder block. This is painted. So I looked at it and I said, wow, it looks like you had a fella come out here and just do this within 2 years ago. And I'm not sure if it's an acrylic because it has a sheen to it, but it looks cementitious to me also. And he says, you're right. They did a cementitious finish and then I painted it a few months later. Anyhow, what I told him is, well, it's separating from the house. The cementitious finish is separating from the painted surface. So I said, well, just by looking at it, I can't really tell you what's going on there. I have to do at least one test spot. I said, best case scenario is we'll do it, and you hear this? That's the finish coat that's separated hitting the painted surface. Hollow sound. Here, different. Here, you can hear the top coat. So anyhow, what I told him is, let me pull off one area, and I could see already what's going on now. First time I was here yesterday, I was just looking at it, and I try to come up with an idea of what's happening. And usually, I don't tell folks, see, here's what you got, until I could at least do a sample on it. And he told me, he said, well, Kirk, I got a guy who said he'll remove the whole lower half for $900. Again, I don't normally discuss price on this, but to prove a point, he said, I got a guy who says he'll remove the whole portion of the wall, $900, and redo it, and then I just repaint it. That's not a bad price, because I had told him $450 to just do some spot work, but I wasn't certain how far it would go. Now, see, the rest of that's pretty hard. Why did this separate in the first place? Well, let's go to a spot that I just left 2 minutes ago. You could see the efflorescence happening here, and again, listen for that hollow sound. Solid, hollow. Okay, getting back over here. I told him, I said, gee, tell me something. Did they pressure wash the house? He said, no. They put some blue stuff on it, and they just did the finish. And I thought, man, okay, the guy, he wasn't a stucco contractor, right? And he says, no, he wasn't a stucco contractor, because if he was a stucco contractor, he would have known. See this product here, it doesn't matter what bonding agent or liquid lath, as we call, doesn't matter which one you use. There's about 20. Nothing sticks to a dusty surface, not even an acrylic finish. It won't stick to a dusty finish. How do I know this finish was dusty? Well, there's the bonding agent on the cementitious finish itself, and plus the cementitious finish is a 1/4 inch thick. Another big no-no. You don't want to go that thick. That's almost, I thought they were browning. But anyway, now that I see what's happening here to these areas, now I can tell them, gee, over there I come to a standpoint. So if a fella tries to take the whole bottom off, it's not all going to come off. It's going to come off in patches here and there, and you just have to patch it. If you try to tear the whole bottom, you're going to end up with what I have over there. Even pressure washing is not going to do it. Some areas have adhered well, some haven't. We're on the southwest side where it gets all the sun, and so it's being baked on, and we're in the middle of summer. And the guy says, well, what's the worst case scenario is? I said, the worst case scenario is it's going to continue to buckle and pop here and there on this wall. You might get lucky over there, and the idea, guys, is always pressure wash a house first. If you're going to do an acrylic, you pressure wash, then you use that acrylic's primer. If you're going to use a cementitious finish, you pressure wash, then you use whatever type of liquid lath or bonding agent you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and wrap these up because I see what I needed to see here in order to even bid this job, but I'll show you how we do that too. Okay guys, for the sake of putting it back together, what I'm doing is I'm getting all this dust off. And man, there's a lot of dust on this wall. So that proves, well, the owner told me that they didn't pressure wash. You guys have got to wire brush it well, and it's faster to pressure wash than wire brush a whole house. And with the pressure washer, you kind of score it just like what we're doing here. So all I'm doing now that I found out what's going on here is putting it back together. And as long as there's dust here, nothing will adhere to dust, no paint. So I get that, I get the can of this, and I'm actually just, since I took this apart, I promised the fella I'd put it back together once I knew what the heck was here, because he may say, gee, Kirk, I want to go with that other guy and have him try to take the whole wall apart. And what my experience in the past is, if you do something this goofy, and believe me, I've had 15 guys working, so you can't watch everybody sometimes get into this stuff. It's really hard to just say, I'm going to take it all off. He could be chiseling for days here or pressure washing, and not all of it come off. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm just matching what they have here now. This material I'm using is, it's a heavy grit. 1620, there's 3 types of material. There's smooth, then there's fine or smooth, which is also considered fine. Then there's medium and coarse. They have coarse right here. Heavy grit, it's called, again, 1620. So all I'm doing is temporarily matching this because they are going to paint this. It tends to drag right now, but that's okay. We'll just take it here and feather it in. Give it a little drag like they did. They actually, when they did this, they applied it, floated it, then textured it. I'm doing it this way because I can, and all this is going to come off anyway. I just, again, needed to know what the heck was going on here. Anyway, guys, if you're ever going to do a color coat cementitious or acrylic or a paint job, you've got to pressure wash your house well, usually 3,000 psi. If you want to see which pressure washers we prefer, we do have videos on that too, where we show what pressure washers are the best for that, and just put how to pressure wash a house on our channel. Anyway, Jay and I appreciate you watching this how-to clip, and as usual, we'll see you on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.